Hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and today we're going to be doing something a bit different. As you know, there's quite a few planes that don't support career mode that should be supporting it, so until we do get official support, I thought we would finally start doing our own career missions, and we'll start off by doing a charter flight with the Cessna Citation Longitude. What a plane. We are going to have 8 passengers today, because like I said, this is a private charter flight that they paid us for, so we're going to be taking off from Colorado Springs and making our way over to Telluride, which should be about 56 minutes long on the flight here. I did create the flight plan using the free planner tool, which I'll put a little bit of footage in there from that. Such an awesome thing, my goodness. It'll be really awesome once you can actually see the plane in that map as well, which is being worked on. But besides that, what we're going to go ahead and do is take the covers off, remove the chocks, and then we'll load up our passengers. As we remove the covers, I hope you guys do end up enjoying this series, diving into planes that we can't use in career mode just yet, but have a little bit of fun with them, you know? Kind of create that career mode feeling going on, so that's kind of the goal of it, and yeah, we'll see what you guys think of it. So I think everything is off. The engines are uncovered, the chocks are removed, so let's go ahead and get these passengers on board. Well, unfortunately, it's not letting me load the passengers in. It is erroring out. I'm not sure if it's because it's not really made for them just yet, but we'll just have to pretend that we have our 8 passengers on board. Perfect, we're all fully booted up. Let's go ahead and send our flight plan to the... Oh, actually, I think it already is. Yeah, we're already set up. Nice, okay. But there we go, there's where we're heading. You can kind of see the difference between what it looks like on the EFB and then the planner website, which again is free to use for everybody. Just sign in with your Xbox Live account. You can use it both on the PC and Xbox versions of the sim. So let's get our taxi clearance over to 35 right and go from that.
Colorado Springs ground, CTWN 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 4614 with Kilo. Request taxi for takeoff, north departure. CTWN 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 4614, taxi to and hold short of runway 17. Left using taxiway Alpha 2 cross runway 17 right Charlie Tree Golf Echo Echo 1. Contact tower on 119er decimal 9er when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 17 left using taxiway Alpha 2 cross runway 17 right Charlie Tree Golf Echo Echo 1. CTWN 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 4614.
So it has us going to 17 left. We're not going to do that because I do want to take off from 35 right, which is on the opposite side of the airport, and it's kind of where I have everything set up. So we're going to go ahead and ignore ATC. They'll probably get mad at us, but they'll just have to get over it. There are some awesome fixed cameras on the Longitude. That's awesome. I wish more planes would have this type of setup for the showcase fixed cameras, because this should be the benchmark. That's awesome. So we'll also have some replay shots, hopefully, so we can get some other angles since we are in free flight. So again, hopefully you guys will end up enjoying this flight here. And yeah, our taxi's almost done. I mean, it's always a hefty taxi around Colorado Springs because the place is huge with these giant runways. So I tried talking to ATC to take off. They're going to complain when we take off from 3-5 right, but that's okay. They will get over it. And before we wrap anything else up, I believe I have it set to 31,000 feet for a cruise altitude. Nope, showing 26,000. Okay, so then that's what we're going to put. Let's plop this in nice and fast. There's that. Heading, we want to have set just to the north. Well, we don't have to worry about that because we'll be able to kick straight into nav mode and we'll be on our waypoint that we have set. We have some blinking going on. Gear disagree. Oh, that's why I hit the button on accident. I still need to change it up. The Sim and Sim Update 3 decided to change up my buttons a little bit. So we have that set. Oh, I think we're good, honestly. We'll just have nav mode set, half bank mode on, so our passengers that are absolutely back behind us won't be too mad. And we'll get vertical speed set up to about 1,000 feet per minute. And I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go take off. Everybody get your seatbelts connected up there. Oh, I know. Calm down. I'm still not sure if there's... I mean, I know I was complaining there. Our brakes were still on. But I know it'll pop up while we're going down. I don't know if there's something specific you have to have set, or if it's just an audible thing saying it's not ready to go. But I highly doubt it's that reason. So, still learning the Longitude, of course. I mean, we haven't really flown this much at all since 2024 released, here and there. Either way, really excited to be diving into this. So let's have an awesome flight.
No takeoff. 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 No takeoff.
Tango Alpha 4614. ATC services terminated. Good day.
Yeah, good day. So let's go ahead and engage autopilot. There it is. That's what I was looking for. We'll bring that up a little bit. Not sure we're in nav mode just yet. I mean, it looks like we're following it, but it's hard to tell for now. But we'll just keep an eye on it. If we don't turn at our first waypoint just up ahead, then we know we're not in nav mode. But cool. So easy as that. We're up in the air. I'm going to bring the power back just a little bit because we are approaching our overspeed limits already. This thing's so fast. It'll be such an awesome addition once this is available in career mode for cargo, for passenger transport, VIP. There's going to be so many uses for this aircraft. Bringing back that power just a little bit more. Takeoff data. Let me look at that really quick. One flap, anti-ice, thrust reverser stowed. Because I'm assuming there's just something else you need to have specifically set in order for the computer to not complain about no takeoff. But alright, here we go. We're about to get to our first waypoint. Let's see if we bank to the right. If we do, we're good to go all the way to Telluride. And if not, then everything is a catastrophic failure. Hey, there we go. No, we're good. We got this all set up perfectly. We can probably increase our vertical speed. I always like to go for 1,000 feet per minute, but since we have so much power in this thing, we may as well skyrocket up into the sky here. Let's go for a max of 3,500 feet per minute. I don't want to go too rocket ship here. Man, even climbing at 3,000 feet per minute, we're still gaining airspeed. I just love this thing. Go ahead and switch our barometric pressure to standard. Well, actually, I can't switch it to standard. It doesn't want to do it, so I think the plane will do it on its own. It'll switch from that 29.92 inches to the standard option on that. I guess we'll see, but awesome. Everything's going great. A little bit more power in here. We can also bring this down anyways. We're almost to our 26,000 foot cruise altitude already. I mean, if you're not excited about this plane, I hope this video will get you excited to have this in career mode at some point. Which again, I'm really hoping we're not too far away from that happening. I mean, what a beast of a thing this is. So now that we've reached our 26,000 foot altitude, I thought we would take a closer look at the interior of the Longitude, which you already know you get fantastic views outside of the aircraft from the seats, which look ultra comfortable. Probably never going to experience flying in one of these, but at least I can see what it can be like in the sim. There's also a phone. That way, if you want to talk to somebody in the air and say, guess what I'm flying, you can do so. Comfortable looking carpet on the floor as well. And in the back, I'm assuming a lavatory, and then of course the cargo area. And I've got to be honest, if there were two seats I wouldn't want to sit in, it would probably be these two right next to the bathroom. That doesn't sound very enjoyable. Unless it's behind this door, which is possible. I don't know if anything's actually rendered out. Oh, it is. Oh, no, just the cargo door. Okay, so this is the bathroom. The seat just pops up there. I think it's a bathroom, at least. If it is, then yeah, these two seats can be somebody else's. I'm not sitting next to that. But man, what a way to fly with this thing, huh? Still can't quit the barometer from flashing since we can't switch it to standard. It just kind of sits there and blinks the whole time. But at least with this plane, we don't have to worry about oxygen or pressurization issues going on. Everything's good to go. But isn't this, I mean, the details in this cockpit, the ray trace shadows going on, the sun shining on the yoke, looks so good. Absolutely love it. Just like I love the view outside of the cockpit. Oh, do we actually... Hang on. Do we actually have a HUD display thing? Get the sun visor down. We'll keep that up there. But yeah, I guess supposedly you're supposed to have a HUD, but I guess it's in-op currently. So a little update, by the way. We're honestly probably pretty close to halfway done with this flight. Alright, I mean, I don't really have anything else to really talk about just yet, so we'll probably swap back to some more little look out the window shots, some showcase shots here and there as we approach Telluride, and then we can kind of come back and chat it on up while we do our first really official flight landing with a Longitude. I'm really hoping we can nail it and get a great one in here for you guys. And yeah, I mean, we got to get there first. So let's go ahead and get on over there. So a little bit further into the flight here, I want to hop back over to the flight planner because I want to see what altitudes we need to be at. So let's go ahead and click on the route. Right now we just passed November India Kilo Tango Echo. So we're in between here and Dari Delta Alpha Hotel Romeo and Yankee. So once we reach that, we need to be at flight level 22,000. So let's go ahead and start our descent. If I can get to the right one, there we go. So 22,600. Gonna bring our power back, since we're gonna start gaining some airspeed, of course. Go about 1,000 feet per minute. Because we're still 24 nautical miles away from the next waypoint where we're wanting to be at 22,000, so we got plenty of time to descend to it since we're only 4,000 or so feet above that. And then looking back at the flight planner, this is why I love this, because, you know, right now in Sim Update 3, the EFB charts crash the sim currently. There is a fixed, working title already said. In the next couple builds or so, we should be seeing a fix for it. But in the meantime, if we're wanting to still look at charts, we can do so with this planner. So let's go ahead and check out our RNAV approach. We can click over here and preview the chart. We also do have day-night modes in here as well. So basically, we're getting to 22,600 here. Once we get to the final couple waypoints, we're going to be down to 13,000. And at Charlie Echo Papa Mike Alpha, we'll be starting our descent into runway 9 of Telluride. So very cool. But this is why it's cool having, instead of using it on the sim where, you know, you can have a nice clear view, nothing on your screen. What was that ding just now? I don't know, but we have some icons on our speed tape here. But it's just nice, you can have it on a tablet, your phone, or another screen on... I mean, it's such a cool tool. If you haven't used the planner yet, I highly recommend that. So let's go pop back to our route. Like I said, we're 13 nautical miles out, so we're kind of around here. And then once we do pass this, we want to descend to 20,000. And as a matter of fact, we'll just bring it down to 20,000 already. Especially with the speed that we are descending, we'll kind of be matching that. So we exactly want 20,400. Excellent. And then next up after that is Echo Charlie November Delta? No, Oscar Foxtrot. Which at that point we'll want to be... You know what? Here, let's just... I think we just got the perfect descent rate going on. We'll just bring that to 17,000. What am I... Like 17,800. And then once we're there, we'll descend to our 13,000 feet at Echo Tango Lima. And then this is, of course, where we'll fully descend to our landing in KTEX. Awesome. But yeah, I always try to show as much of the flight planner as possible. I mean, it's a free tool, a very powerful tool that keeps getting better and better, because this, alongside the sim, also gets updates, so very cool. We could have done something a little bit closer to the mountains as well, because Telluride is literally on the other side of this mountain range right here. But I'd rather stay a little bit of ways, get a nice smooth descent, don't have to do anything too out of the ordinary, as we are turning on to our next waypoint, which, as we saw from the flight planner, we're only 7 nautical miles away, which is why I'm just continuing our descent to 17,800 in preparation for our final waypoint until we turn to our approach. And then by the time we get to ETL, we'll be down to 13,000 feet, and once we reach Sempa, we'll descend right into Telluride Airport here, which, again, I'm going to try very, very hard to get a great landing. Oh, by the way, so is it actually, it might actually do it on its own. That's what that ding was earlier. I don't know if there's anything else I need to push specific, probably vertical navigation. Ah, yes. We can kind of see if we can figure this out on the fly here. Because it's showing our 13,000 feet we're wanting to get to, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm not versed in all of that type of stuff, because I don't use it. We're not going to really use it either. I just want to kind of see if it changes anything on its own. But I think we're a little bit behind. We are. So let's go ahead and decrease our speed, increase our descent, because, yeah. We're definitely not doing the ILS stuff right, or just the automatic autopilot stuff, but that's okay. Not entirely worried about it. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to descend to 13,000 then. I wasn't taking into account our turn that we're gonna be doing to get there, so. Okay, everything was looking really good for a bit, and now it's not, but we got plenty of time. There's no need to panic, everybody. Everything is under control. And while we do descend, let's see if we can contact Telluride. We should be able to, not too much stuff. And there it is, perfect.
Kilo Tango Echo X-ray traffic. CTWN 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 4614, 22 miles northwest, 17,700. Inbound to land, runway 9er, Kilo Tango Echo X-ray traffic.
Nice. So we're in contact. We'll talk to them again once we're on final. But yeah, we should be seeing the airport already. Oh, maybe a little bit later. Oh, no, there it is. I see it right there. Already have visual of KTEX. So we won't have to start descending until... Oh, it's getting there. I want to keep bringing that power back, because we are going to need to start slowing down rather soon. Apparently there's some traffic in front of us too. I had the nameplates off. Let's see. I don't see anybody. My EFB is lying to me. I am fully idle as well, which is not great for everything here, because we're already at the point where we're supposed to descend. we're gonna go ahead and disable autopilot. Oh good, we can get our first notch of flaps in. Okay, I was worried we were gonna overspeed the aircraft, but we're fine.
Airspeed.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I think auto throttle is on as well. It is. No, that's all. No, wait, what? No. Go away. I don't need you on. Okay. Bring the camera down just a little bit. Gears down. We're going to want to sit around 160 knots. I think we're 2 notches of flaps as well. I don't know how to arm the speed brakes. I think they might auto-deploy once we get on the ground. We'll see. But we do have the reverse thrust. You know, cool little, basically cones that cover the back of the engines. I love those types of reverse thrust. Always looks really cool. So I'm not sure, is it saying I'm too high up, so we need to go down, or is it the opposite? I always forget every time I see that. Because to me it seems like we're probably a tad bit low. Do we have PAPI lights here? I don't see anything.
Terrain.
Oh, I know there's terrain. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if that means I'm in it or I'm not. There's so many things popping up, it's like I don't know what you're telling me. Oh yeah, here we go. See the purple diamond? It's starting to meet the middle, which means we're hitting it. Perfect. Still trying to hit around that 150, 160 knot mark here. Our gears are down. Always good to double check that. Too busy looking at everything else. Wasn't paying attention to our glide path. Now we're too high.
Terrain.
I'm pretty sure that tree's not there in real life. Idle.
Terrain.
40, 30,
Terrain.
20,
Terrain.
10.
Come on. There we go. Reverse. Yep, and the spoilers did auto-deploy. Sorry for the lag. Oh, I love that. That always looks so cool. I will never not enjoy seeing planes like these with that type of reverse thrust going on. Because that's called reverse vectoring, right? In actual terms? I could be wrong on that. But very nice. Whew. I'm hoping the replay shows that animation, because the flight control replay is kind of hit or miss. I still want a lot of improvements with that replay system, but anyways, at least you saw it close up again when we were done with the reverse thrust. What a fun flight this has been. Again, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this, kind of showcase some other planes to look forward to for whenever they do get career support. But this is definitely at the top of my list for wanting career missions. I just realized we never called final either, so a bit of a mistake on my part there, but I was too busy dealing with all the warnings and terrain and glide slopes and all of that. Alright, my 8 passengers that are totally back there, welcome to Telluride Airport. Hopefully you enjoyed your flight with Cowtown Private Air. And we have reached our destination. Let's hit that parking brake and shut things on down. It sounds so sad when you shut it down. It's like, why'd you turn me off? But anyway, let's go ahead and pop out here. I still wish we could, like, the one thing, I mean, it does animate, which is cool, but I would love the option to, oh. Okay. Well, never mind. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I want. Can you actually walk? Oh, you can walk a little bit up there. But every plane, like, this is the benchmark. Every plane should have where you can open the doors and all that stuff, and it'll actually stay open. The awesome, you know, showcase fixed cameras. Yeah, see, a lot of other planes, the doors automatically close. This is just like, oh, you want everything open? Then by all means, open it on up. See what else we can open out here. Right wing fuel tank cap. Yeah, okay. This is what I want from every plane in walk-around mode. Oh god. Oh no, what happened? Oh, hang on, I'm stuck under the engine here. Oh no. Alright, we're good. I mean, you can open all these doors. Maybe down the road we can actually have some stuff that spawns in. You know, empty out the toilet tank and get the external battery connected. Hydraulic service door panel, left battery, baggage compartment door, all nicely animated. Oh, there's something floating there though. So a little issue on that. Can we open? Oh, we can even do the potable water. And this is why the Longitude is awesome. I mean, what's not to like about this thing? Here, I'll close these and we get a nice little shot at the end here. Well, and there we have it, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed something a bit different on the channel, and I mean, I'm so spoiled now with this plane. Asobo, let's get this in career mode as soon as possible, please. It's awesome. I could not be happier with it. And be sure to let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed this video here. And I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.